Welcome. This video is part of a series of training videos that you'll find at genieincomeonline.net. That's the team training site. We also have a team recruiting site at genieincomeonline.com. This is part one of how to invite someone to make their own educated or their own informed decision about joining you in My Shopping Genie. My name is Marie Bennett. And as we get started, I'd like to thank Terry Petrovic and David Cochran for their contributions to this video and to the team training site. There are a lot of different ways to present the My Shopping Genie business. So for example, you can invite someone to take a look at online video. You can invite them to a webinar or a live presentation. You can invite them to have a three-way conversation with or a meeting with your sponsor, with your upline team member. But in order to get your contacts to do any of those things, in order to get them to make their own informed, educated business decision, you must first learn how to invite, how to master the invitation. When I first got started in the industry of network marketing, I had extremely limited time. I owned and operated a clothing business. It was coming into the holiday season. And about that same time, I had the opportunity to speak with someone who had already made multiple millions in the industry of network marketing. When I asked him what I could do for the best bang for my buck, how I could go quickly and build a network with the least amount of time and energy, he said to me, become proficient at inviting others to look at the business, use the tools to show the business, and then allow your upline to have a conversation with your prospects, with your prospective distributors on your behalf. For me, that turned out to be multi-million-dollar advice, and it still holds true today. In my 19 years of experience in network marketing, I've never experienced a simpler invitation. The My Shopping Genie invite is not only simple, but the conversation that you're going to have as you invite people to join you is fun. And right now, with the economy the way it is, people are wide open to hearing about a way they can not only locally, but nationally and internationally diversify their income. I'm going to share exactly what's working right now, what we're using to build networks. Chances are good that the person who invited you to join My Shopping Genie introduced you to the concept with the power lines that I'll share in the second part of this video training. But first, before we talk specifically about what to say, let's look at the overall process. Those who are generating the biggest commissions in My Shopping Genie right now are taking what's referred to as a top-down approach versus a bottom-up approach. Now, by that we mean top-down is approaching with the business and the free app versus a bottom-up approach, which is approaching by only giving away the free app. With the app-only approach, the bottom-up approach, you'll end up with a percentage that will say yes to the app and a percentage, of course, that will not be interested. That's going to happen either way. Now, if you think about your approach this way, if you approach with simply the free app, yes, you'll save people time and money, but if you approach them with the business opportunity along with the free app, you will show them how to make money as well as saving time and money. With the business and the free app approach, you'll end up with a percentage that will join you in the building a network, and they, of course, will be app users. And you'll end up with those who are not interested in the business, but who by default will be interested in the app. But if you only ask or only show the app, you're not going to end up with business builders. Here's another way to think about your approach. You're really a business broker. Your product is the business. You're in the business of helping people establish their own online home-based business. You really have a gift to give. You're offering people a gift, the gift of having their own online home-based business, the gift of being able to work from where they want and when they want, the gift of diversifying their income nationally and internationally, the gift of an ongoing residual perpetual income stream that can pay them for years to come. Okay? You're a business broker. When we call someone, if they're in front of their computer and if they have a few minutes, we have a quick conversation with them. We invite them. That's all the purpose of our first call is simply to invite them to take a look. Okay? Then we shoot them an email with a link to genieincomeonline.com. So we have a conversation first. Okay? Please note, The first contact we're making is not with email. We're calling first, having a brief conversation, and then sharing a link to GenieIncomeOnline.com and your personalized website. All right, I've stated that a couple times in a couple different ways because it's important that you get that. That's what's most effective. The conversation with a potential distributor begins with you being upbeat and enthusiastic. And then even if you're on the phone with them and they can't see you, put a smile on your face. It does something different to your voice. Be excited, be enthusiastic. Let them know right from the beginning of the conversation that there's a very specific purpose, a reason that you're calling. And also be aware that this might not be a good time. Each conversation you have has the potential to be life-changing. A life-changing conversation for you and them. Treat this business like big business, and it will pay you like big business. It's really important that you have their undivided attention. If the children are screaming, or if your contact's in the middle of something, say standing in line at the drugstore, or the grocery store, or pumping gas, or you can tell that they don't have their undivided attention, do what we refer to as a choice close and pick another time. So here's how a choice close works. Instead of asking, when would be a good time to talk? Okay, so if you say to them, when would be a good time to talk? They might say next week, next month, or after the holidays. But the idea here is to create urgency. Take a quick look at your calendar and see when your next time is. So instead of saying, when would be a good time to talk, say something along the lines of, Anita, would this evening at 7 or this evening after 9 be better for you? So I take a quick look at my calendar and I say, okay, I've got a time available at 7. I've got some more time available after 9. So, Anita, would this evening at 7 or this evening after 9 be better for you? Or which time would be better for you, this evening at 7 or this evening after 9? All right, if your schedule doesn't allow those particular times, then of course you're going to say something along the lines of, Anita, would this evening after 8:30 work for you, or would tomorrow morning before 9 be better for you? Okay, and then be quiet and listen. Between you, you're going to figure out what time works, but you're not going to wait for next week or next month or after the holidays. Now, once you've picked a time, here's how to really drive it home. Say something along the lines of this. Anita, okay, great. I have 9:15 tonight on my calendar. Do you have it on yours? And Anita's going to think to herself, wow, she's really serious about this. Okay, she's treating it like a business. Perfect. I'll call you then. Okay, so you're going to say, perfect, I'll call you then. Get off the phone and let your contact get on with whatever it is that they were doing while you make another call. Okay? Many times when people do pick up, they will be in a quiet place and they will be able to focus on what you have to share with them. Remember, you're simply going to invite them to look at the business, to invite them to make their own informed business decision about joining you. In the next section of the video training, we're going to talk exactly about how to transition into inviting your contacts to look at the business and exactly what to say. Thanks for joining me. My name is Marie Bennett. I'll see you on the next video.